Hi, it's been a while, but I'm back for a new episode of the Selva Knitting Podcast, a podcast where I talk about all my knitting project, my work in progresses, and my yarn acquisitions. My name is Silvia, and I'm here for a very weird episode, and I think it will be a short one because there was a lot this month. So before jumping on my finished object, I want to say a couple of things. The first thing is that the channel is monetized. Monetized. So uh, you will be you will so there will be some ads in my videos, and I have to thank you all for the fact that the channel is monetized, because without you, you it couldn't be possible. And also uh, the channel has some new subscribers. So hi, welcome, and thank you so much. And it's still a weird thing to do. And the second thing I want to say to you is that this month I don't really have a lot of work in progresses and finished objects, because I'm experiencing some changes in my uh, life, and there will be changes in my work life, and also some other funny and silly things that I will talk about more later. And it will be a short one, I think, and with a few projects, but hopefully in the next few days I will do some more and cast on some new projects. And it's it I think I didn't post for 2 weeks, and I'm really sorry, but I have a lot of things uh, in my head, and I couldn't really find the motivation and the motivation to film, to record some things. And but I wanted to make the this episode for the month of May. So here I am. And I'm not really working. I'm not really knitting that much, because I started to draw again, to make illustrations. And I don't know, I can focus on one hobby at a time. So I'm spending so much time drawing and doing illustrations, and I'm trying to create a portfolio for children illustrations, so that I can share it with editors, and hopefully publish a children book, which is my dream. and being an illustration is my dream job, and I want to make it like my number one I don't know how to say it, like the number one priority for this year, to do some work as an illustrator and go back to drawing and illustrating. Yeah, that's it. And now we can start with the episode. And I'm wearing the first and I think the only finished object, and it's the Camisole number 5, and I have it here. Maybe I can. So this is Camisole number 5, and I really like it. It looks so, I don't know, professional. Like I bought it in a shop and I love it so much, and I want to make another one. And yeah, I talk about this one in the last episode, but I made it with Knitting for Olive Merino in pearl grey, and yeah, it's not a beginner project, absolutely. It has some techniques that are more advanced, but it wasn't really something super new to me, but there was some things that I needed to look it up to understand. But yeah, it came out super good and it's so cute. The only problem is that the neckline here is a bit tight. I think because when I was binding off with the Italian binder, I did it too tightly, and it's not that elastic, it's a bit tight, so yeah, I struggle to put it on, but yeah, it fits. And also I barely touched the third skein, so I think that I have more Knitting for Olive Merino in other colors, but I only have 2 skeins, and I'm thinking of using those colors and just making it until I run out of the 2 skeins, because I barely touched the third skein. So, and it's like it goes to my waist. Is not super cropped on me, and so yeah, I will make it in some other colors. And other things to say about this, I don't know. I think that it's made with merino, and it might be too warm for summer, but it's a fingering weight, so it's not super heavy. It's pretty loose of the gauge is pretty loose, so I think it's wearable. It's really hot these days in Italy, where I am in the north of Italy, and I can wear it today. But maybe in like July or August it will be too hot. I need to wear it more, but I don't think it will be that hot. And also I can really feel that it is wool. Like it's I don't know. I can feel I don't feel that it is weird on my skin. It's really yeah, not super soft because it is not like a super wash merino, but yeah, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, that's it. And the pattern is made by my favorite things, Knitwear, and I want to make the other two camisoles with knitting for olive merino, and I think the next camisole will be camisole number 2, but I want to make it from the top down because I know it's bottom up, the pattern, and I don't know if I will make it. I will have the brain capacity to make it in this like period of my life. Yeah, for camisole number 2, I don't know. I'm scared of the body. I'm I don't know. I don't want to make another 2x2 rib pattern, but I like the look of camisole number 2, so yeah, I just have to, I don't know, work on the body. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I just lose all my thoughts, and now I can think straight. So yeah, I think the camisole number 2 will be my next camisole, but I'm using the 3mm needles, so I have to wait and do some other things before that. And yeah, we can start talking about. Oh, it's not the only finished object, because uh, I made three baby knits. I made 2 baby bear balaclava. No, baby bear bonnet. The pattern is by Knitting for Olive, and I don't have them here because I gave it to my sister, and she will give them to her friend that is pregnant. And yeah, I made 2 baby bear bonnet, and because I bought one color, and then my sister liked another color for the Willum's overalls, and I made another bonnet to match the overalls. And the second pattern I made for the baby knits is the Willum's overalls by Petiteknit, and I made the overalls with Drops Merino extra fine, I think, in the color chocolate, and I will put some photos here of the finished objects. And I made one bonnet with Drops the Merino. I can't remember the name. The Superwash Merino. It's a sport weight, I think. And the second bonnet with this Babyull by Sandnes Garn. And yeah, I will put some picture here. And I really like doing these two baby knits. And they were super easy. The only problem, it's not a problem, but the only thing is with the overalls, I changed some things on the top part of the overalls because it's a folded. There's a folded part here where the buttonholes are, and I didn't fold it. I did an Italian bind off because it's 1x1 rib, so I thought I can just do an Italian bind off and it's seamless, and yeah, it work it out, and it looked cute at the end. I found some buttons at home, and yeah, that's it. And for the bonnet, it was super easy to make, and it's a really interesting construction. And if you don't like German short rows, don't do this pattern because it has some German short rows, but it is really interesting how Knitting for Olive made this pattern, this construction, and it took 1 day for each bonnet, so super easy. And I have a lot of yarn left, and I don't know what to make with this. Maybe I will keep it and make some other baby knits with, yeah, in the future. And yeah, that's it. And yeah, I hope the two projects are easy to wash, and I don't think my sister already gave it to her friends, so I don't know if they like them, but yeah, they were cute. And if you have a baby and if you want to dress them like a little bear, yeah, those are some really cute patterns. And yeah, let's talk about the work in progresses. And so for the first work in progress, it's an unfinished object because I didn't work. I think I left it as it was the last month, so yeah, it's there like this. And this is the Laulu shawl, and I wanted to finish this for the end of May because of the knit along, the call, and I didn't do it, so it's still like this, and I think it is because I don't really like working with these two yarns together, so I'm not really motivated to go on with this project. And these yarns are the Yarn Lover, the very fine wool, this one, and this is Hobbii Diablo. And I as I said, I don't like working with these two yarns because they have a really high content, acrylic content, and I can feel it. And I don't really, it's not really that enjoyable for me. But yeah, I'm I work to the middle of the shawl, so it's just half of the work, and then I'm done. But I don't know. I will finish it. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, and then for the next two work in progresses, I have a funny story. So my new puppy found these two projects and and just ate them up, and I I have like strings of yarn half eaten, and I don't know how he was able to take it, because they were like on the furniture, and he's a puppy, so he's small, and I don't know how he did it, but he ate some yarns, and he's fine. He didn't have health problems, but I have two projects that that are just I don't know. I left it like like that. I don't know. I found them, and I was like, let me put this aside, and I don't want to think about it. And the first one is a bag that I'm freestyling. This is a little bag, and I made an I-cord to make it stay like this, and it it had some like a tie, and because I made this with a channel, and then I fold the edge, so you can thread like my camera keeps stopping. So this one had a tie, and now there is no tie, and I need to make another one. And then I was working I don't know how, like a strap, a handle in double knitting, and now is this much and the string is just hanging, so I need to frog it and redo that again. And yeah, as I said, I'm freestyling this bag, and I'm using Drops Puna, which is super soft. I really like this yarn, how it feels and how it worked up, and I don't know, the feel while I was working with it. I just like it. And I started this on the bottom, and I made a rectangle. I made a little uh, square in double knitting, and then I picked up the stitches all around, and I worked in the round, and then I made some texture stitches with is just some rows of moss stitch and garter stitch, and then 1 by 1 rib, and it's this texture, and yeah, that's it. After the texture stitches, I made some rows, and then I fold the edge, leaving an opening right here, so you can try the tie and tie it up and close it. And yeah, as I said, I was working a strap because I wanted to make it or like a handle, so not super long, or maybe a strap that goes like all the way all around, and the bag stops right here. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And that's it, I think, for this little bag. And I will need to make a lining, so that nothing like goes through the hose. And I think that's it. Yeah, it's a couple of things left, but as I said, I'm not really motivated this month, so yeah. And then the next project that my dog ate is this, which doesn't look much, and it was the beginning of a dress, and yeah, this is how it is, and you can see here that it's just like the threads are all or they are all messy, and I need to frog it like to here, I think, and just rejoining the front and the back. And yeah, this is also a pattern that I'm freestyling, and I'm using the Yarn Lovers, the Egyptian cotton, and this is the color bubblegum pink. And yeah, it was like I was thinking of a dress like this with the ties on the back of the neck. Maybe I can just, yeah, like this. And then maybe a straight body, or maybe with some waist shaping. I don't know. I don't know how I wanted to make. And I think it will be a mini dress, because I don't really have that much yarn, and yeah, I think I will like it more if it's a mini dress. And yeah, I think that's it, because I can't really say that much about that project. It's just the beginning, and yeah, it's I think it will stay like that for a while. And the next and last work in progress, it's this is the only project I'm really working on. And yeah, oh yes, it looks so cute. This is the Friday tee by Petiteknit. Yes. And I'm knitting this with Mandarin Petit by Sandnes Garn. This is cotton. This is, yes, this is 100% cotton, and is the pattern says to use fingering weight, but this is not fingering weight. I think it's like a sport weight, but I can still, I think it's good enough, and I'm not really following the pattern right now. I just follow it for the start, for the, like, the beginning of the project. I use the same stitch count for the neck, and then divided as it was written in the pattern. But then I just went on and on until it was the raglan was long enough to reach my underarm. So I don't think it's the same number as in the pattern, because my gauge is, I think it's not right. But it's working out, and I think it will fit. I didn't try it on, but I think it's good enough. And the only thing is that the neck band stay a bit straight, and I need to put an elastic thread inside the neckband, so it's more tight. And yeah, I messed up the broken rib pattern in the back, but I don't care. And these two colors are so this is, I don't think there is a name here. I can remember. This is, I think, almond. I think, and this is the juicy green, I think. and I love this color combination. I really like it. I think, yeah, I really like it, and it's working up not that slowly. I thought it was more a more slow project, because it's worked up with 3 millimeters needles, but it's not that bad, and I really like it. I can't wait to wear this, and yeah. The only thing is, I will probably make the sleeves a bit shorter than the original pattern, because the Petiteknit version, the sleeves comes to here, I think, and yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I will see how much yarn I will have left and then decide on the length. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. And I really like the feel of this cotton, the Mandarin Petit. It's really soft, and I don't know where I was, but I was saying that it's not that big of a deal if it will grow a bit, because the pattern is a fitted tee, and if my version grow, I mean, I always wear oversized things, so yeah, it will be another oversized clothes to wear. And yeah, this was my last work in progress. And for the acquisition of this month, I already talked about a couple of no, I already talked about all of the yarns I bought this month. The first yarn that I bought was, I think, not this one, but the Drops Merino Extra Fine, and the other Drops Merino in sport weight that I can't remember the name. And I don't really have that much to say about those two yarns. They were good. I mean, yeah, I think I like this more instead of the other sport weight by Drops, just because this is I think softer and is more like squishy, or I don't know, it's more squishy, and the Drops one, I think I have here. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, this is more like I don't know, less bouncy, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. And the other Drops Merino Extra Fine, I ran out of all the yarn, so I don't have it here. And for that one, I use that that one for for some Sunday socks I made the last year, so I already knew the yarn. And the only thing that I don't like about that yarn is the twist, because the twist is super tight, and I don't know, I don't really like the look. And I think it's the same yarn that I use for my peony sweater, the yellow one, I think. I don't know. But the one from the peony sweater, I use 5mm needles, and for the Willum overalls, I use 3mm or 3.5. So the gauge was much tighter, and even if my peony sweater is super soft with that yarn, the Willum overall were with a tighter fabric, it was less soft, but with washing, the fabric, I found it to, I don't know, it loosened up, and it was much better after washing, because when I first started with the small needles, and I think it's a DK or a worsted, I think, and yeah, it was super tight, and the fabric was really really dense, so it wasn't really a pleasure to work with it. But at the end result was cute, I think. Yeah. And the last acquisition of this month was this Mandarin Petit, and yeah, as I said, I really like this cotton. It's still cotton, so it's still spritty, but I find it that it's not. It doesn't split while I work with it, which is a great thing. The only part where it splits is when you have the ends. So right here, the ends are just they are loose, and they lost all the twist, so you can see the threads here. But while I work with it, it doesn't split, so I like it. And I think that's it. Maybe I can just think about the future project that I want to make. So I think that for the next month I want to make. I think I want to cast on the cumulus blouse that I need to make for my mom, and yeah, I think that one is a project that I could start the next month. And then let me see, what else can I do? I'm still looking at the gauge, the swatch for the Ingrid sweater, and I'm resisting the temptation of casting on a sweater in June. And I don't know if I will be strong enough. And yeah, I could possibly make something with this Nora yarn, maybe. Yeah, or maybe I can make, yeah, I don't know, the camisoles, or you can help me if you want. Yeah, if you want to suggest some pattern for summer, just comment down below, and or maybe help me choose between the cumulus blouse, camisole number 2, or something with the Nora yarn, or the Ingrid sweater, if you want to be evil. And yeah, I think that for this episode that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you can like it. And if you want to see other videos from me, you can subscribe, and hopefully I will be able to make some other videos in the next month. And last thing, the pattern for the puny sweater and the Carina collar are available for if you want to purchase it on my Ravelry that I will put in the description. And there is also my website, but I couldn't, there was a lot of problems, because in Italy it's super difficult to do this type of things if you make it like as an hobby. And so I couldn't have a shop, like a website with a shop. So in my website you can find the link for the Ravelry pages where you can purchase it. And I think that you don't need to have to make an account on Ravelry if you don't have it. But if you want to buy the patterns, I think you can do it if you have PayPal. And I think that this is all the things I wanted to say. And again, thank you so much. And it's super crazy that there are so many people here watching my videos. And I will see you maybe next week, maybe the other week, but for sure I will make a video next month. So see you later. Bye!